What's good, nigga? Back with another video. Oh man. Finally, I was gonna wait. This is how I was gonna do it, right? So I was gonna wait until they would drop a full look of the Tom Holland suit, because we're gonna react to the Spider-Man footage of the set leaks and everything going on. But I was initially gonna wait till they drop the full official look. But the full official look wasn't really a full look of the suit. It was just more like a little quick little, you get a better look at it, and then you know it cuts off. So I was just like, let's just wait till the set photos drop and then we'll react to those. So we're here now. We got the set photos. We got a video from my boy 3C Films. You know what I'm saying? Spider-Man 4 set photos reveal new mask, full suit, and they're gonna fully talk about it. And I feel like, you know, my boy 3C, Chris's commentary. You know, I feel like me and him, we both kind of want the same thing out of a Spider-Man suit, and just want it to be like classic and also just it pop in like the bright, in like you know, the daylight and stuff like that in the daytime. So I'm very much excited for this movie. I'm excited for not only the fact that we're getting Punisher in this movie, crazy. Also, the fact that they're finally bringing back Scorpion. They're finally answering that post-credit scene from the very first MCU Spider-Man movie. Finally. It's been like almost a decade since we gotten like any word of like when we're gonna see this version of Scorpion fight this version of Spider-Man. Like, I thought it was never gonna happen. Finally getting that. You know, possibly getting Mr. Negative, possibly getting Tombstone, possibly getting, you know, Boomerang and all these D-tier Spider-Man villains. It's crazy, man. I just tell you this right now. Next year and this year, obviously, it's just a good time to be a Spider-Man fan. It's great. But, you know, yapping aside, before we get into this video, I'm gonna do my comic of the day. I'm gonna put it up here. Bam! Not technically a comic, but I'm reading it and it's really good. And I want y'all to read it if y'all like manga. But without further ado, man. Oh, before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't gonna forget that. Turn on post notifications so you know when I'm posting all my videos. And without further ado, let's get into the video.
Filming has now begun for Spider-Man Brand New Day, and although yesterday we got the official reveal for the new Tom Holland Spider-Man suit, now the cameras are rolling, we are getting all angles of this new suit.
Look at that suit, bro.
Up close look at the web shooters, and back shots from Spider-Man. Oh, we're gonna be glazing these new set photos hard, but we also got some more details involving the armored truck that they're filming. Another villain added on into the movie that we haven't heard about. All that stuff here for you guys, so hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below your thoughts on the suit. But alright, kicking things off, I woke up this morning to the pleasant surprise of Spider-Man back shots, several videos, and hundreds of photos of the brand new suit.
Look at that suit, bro.
A lot to digest with this. It has been now about 24 hours since Spidey fans and the internet have gotten a look at that official video from Sony revealing the new suit. And as you would have it, lot of complaining. I think all around it's mainly been positive, but I was shocked to hear some of the complaints people had with the new suit. A couple of the stuff I was seeing is, of course, the new
niggas were complaining, bro. I swear to you, niggas were complaining about the belt not being pointy at the very like tip of like at the very center of the belt. They were complaining about that. My nigga, the Spider-Man fans, they get deep about this hating shit, bro. I swear to God, it's not even that serious. It's a great suit. It's a damn near a 10 out of 10 suit. Come on now. Come on now. It's literally a 10 out of 10 suit.
bulky web shooters, but that was honestly expected, and I'm waiting to see how they're used in the movie before I complain more. I'm okay with it because it adds that homemade feel to this Peter Parker now that he doesn't have all the money from a billionaire to just get his stuff. But some of the other weird complaints I was getting is people said that Tom Holland actually looked too skinny in the suit, that he lost his muscles. The symbol on the chest was not in the right position and it should be moved a little bit more up.
You hear these complaints,
and the
bro?
weirdest one is that the belt should be a lot more pointier than it is
literally.
That having this kind of flat look doesn't help out Spider-Man, and that even Tom Holland's torso looks a little off. Guys, What are we doing?
What are we talking about?
This is easily the best Tom Holland Spider-Man suit that we've gotten, and we're nitpicking. But I will say, a lot of these set photos have changed people's minds on some of those nitpicks. I think that official first look was a little skewed because of the wide-angle lens they used, so Tom Holland could do a close-up on the camera, and a wide-angle lens will mess with body proportions and things look off. I don't think Tom Holland's torso looks really long, or that the belt looks completely flat. I think it is coming in at an angle, and there is no way you think Tom Holland looks out of shape in this suit. You can literally see the outline of his abs in some of these shots. Bunch of J. Jonah Jamesons yesterday, man. It was kind of crazy. But okay, getting aside from some of those complaints and looking at the brand new mask that we got here, I think to no one's surprise, it is basically going with the same design mask that Tom Holland has worn in his previous Spider-Man suits, which yeah, I would have liked them to have switched it up. Maybe we've seen concept art of different looks of the lenses. Some of those look very appealing, but I think the eyes really help you keep in with the specific style of this Spider-Man. But the major difference with this though is that the lenses are actually bigger, only slightly, but it is a big enough change.
People were saying they were bigger, but I couldn't really tell.
Way more appealing to look at. Putting it side by side, you can see the black and the white part of the lenses have grown, and that just kind of characteristic makes it look and feel more Spider-Man-ish to me. So I'm very happy with them keeping the same style eyes, just making them bigger. I think that's a really good change. Even now, seeing the suit out in daylight, my goodness, they got the perfect shade of red and blue. I'm so happy they didn't go with that baby blue silky look from the end of No Way Home, because these set photos are making this suit look gorgeous. Just another reason that please, Sony, Marvel, don't cover this in a layer of CGI. Please. It already looks so good, and it's just Tom Holland taking pictures with fans and hanging out on set. I will say though, it's pretty funny. I guess Tom Holland isn't able to sign stuff because the ink or markings might get on the suit. But I can only imagine what a fan in that moment was thinking.
I'm not taking it because I'll get it on my glove.
You know how much I sacrificed?
If we do look at some of the back angles of Spider-Man, it is the same symbol as the front. I know some people really wanted the classic spider logo, but it just wouldn't have made all that much sense. And I'm totally fine with the spider symbol matching the one on the front chest. Moving on to a closer shot of the new web shooters, you can really see them. They are really just updated versions of the web shooters Tom Holland would wear in his homemade Spider-Man suit. It's following a lot of the same design patterns. It is just smaller, but for this version of Peter Parker, who hasn't been spending the last 5 years of him being Spider-Man tinkering with his own gadget because he was just handed them by Tony Stark, he hasn't been able to get those web shooters down as much. I feel like there will be story purpose for it and an evolution involved with these web shooters. Of course, I know they do stick out even from far away with some of these set photos. Like, those web shooters just be a shining. Feels like they would also just be an inconvenience for this Spider-Man. But again, I'm waiting to see how they're used in the movie. And if they change anything in the suit following the next couple of movies, it'll definitely be the size and look of these web shooters. But this Spider-Man suit, right out the gate, love it, no hesitation, thinking it's gorgeous. I mean, some of these shots look like something straight out of an Alex Ross painting. But all right, moving on to some other details involved with the scene that they're currently filming. So it looks like from some of the set videos that Tom Holland is chasing this armored truck, trying to get inside and stop who's ever in it. I know that we've gotten photos of the inner demon symbol, but we are actually getting word on the street from a lot of scoopers that Mr. Negative and the Inner Demons might not be part of this. it's still not 100% clear, but some people are saying tame your expectations on a Mr. Negative appearance. And instead, we're being told that it's actually the Punisher driving this armored truck and that he's trying to get to Scorpion, who has been arrested at this point in the movie. Remember, just because this is one of the first scenes that they're filming does not mean this is the opening of the movie, the end of the movie. A lot of movies film out of order, and this is just one of their big set pieces. But what some people are saying is that Tom Holland's Spider-Man is trying to stop the Punisher from going after Scorpion and killing him because Peter Parker just doesn't believe in that way of thinking. Aside from that, though, Daniel RPK has also revealed another Spider-Man villain that is attached to this movie that we have not heard about until now, and that's the inclusion of a lower level Spider-Man villain known as Ramrod. And man, Boomerang, Tarantula, Ramrod, they're
He put the
really
big wheel in this
digging at
motherfucker,
the
bro.
bottom
Big
of the
wheel.
Spider-Man villain list. To have them included in this film, I really am thinking that these are just lower level thugs. I don't know how much we will actually see them in their comic book counterpart, like fully dressed up in a suit, actually using boomerangs, or like Ramrod here, who's supposed to be this half man, half cyborg with a really strong head. I feel like they could just be them by name. I think of it the same way we got
So it's kinda like
Shocker in
Hammerhead?
Spider-Man Homecoming, where like, yeah, that's Shocker, and sure, he has the actual Shocker gauntlets, but
That's not Shocker,
he never
bro.
really wore the suit,
Yeah,
was
that
never
wasn't really
fully in
Shocker.
costume, was barely even called that. I'm thinking
Yeah.
it might end up being that same level of attention for these other villains, but
Yeah,
if they go a little
most
bit more
likely.
out and comic booky, put them in the suits and actually give Spider-Man and them a decent battle, I'll be happy, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. But I just keep going back to that amazing suit. It feels almost like a fantasy. It finally
Yes.
coming to life.
Divine boom.
Spectacular to look at. If this be my destiny to finally admit Tom Holland Spider-Man got a
Thanks.
peak suit, then I's admit it. This is clearly a superior Spider-Man. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not the meme is dead. But you're itching. You're like, oh, do it, Chris. Do it, Chris, please. I leave it off to you guys. How do you feel about some of
God.
these set photos and different angles and looks? Your thoughts on these possible plot points of Punisher going after Scorpion, Spider-Man trying to stop him, this newer villain, Ramrod, being added on into the movie. And everything, be sure to like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at 3C Films or on TikTok at 3C Films. But as always,
Appreciate you. You back. But that was a great video. I'm actually pretty curious on them not including Mr. Negative, because I feel like that was a clear villain to use, since Aunt May's done Feast, and that was like a big part in the last movie, and then she was like in that shelter, Feast shelter, to like help out Norman Osborn and stuff like that. So if Mr. Negative not in this movie, I'm gonna be very surprised. But if not, I mean, hey, we'll just see what happens though, because I'm just very interested in seeing how this movie's gonna turn out. Like I want the movie to be really good. So it's seeming like they said Spider-Man stopping Punisher in this scene. So who knows what's going on, honestly. But I'm very much excited, just ready to see how everything just plays out, how Scorpion plays out into this movie. Will Scorpion be the main villain? Who's gonna be the main villain of this movie? Will Tombstone be the main villain? Who knows? But either way, I'm excited. I hope you are as much as I am. Let me know in the comments if you love that suit, man. That suit is peak. But yeah, without further ado, man, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all niggas.